So this is a training for those who are learning that want to learn how to target their niche on their page. If you're just starting off in this business, this is really important. And if you are moderate in this business or really successful in this business, this is also important. It's important for every single timeline, every single aspect, and every single level of understanding in this business. Reason being is because when you apply the training that is given, every single person here will have a different take on it, because we're all different. Because the reason why we're all different is because we're not all painted with the same brush. Tom will take it different to Adam. Adam will take it different to Jenna. Jenna will take it different to Catherine. Rayanne will take it different to Leisha. I will take it different to you. So what you need to do is figure out a way. Write your notes. Make sure there's a book always next to you. Write your notes in a way where you are going to accept what is given, the information that is given, bring it to you, and how you can adapt and change it into your business. And what does it mean to you? Because just because we're masterminding here means you can take so much more out of this. Little mini ideas are going to fuel and fire a bigger idea. That I could be here even though I'm still at work. That's all right. That's what separates us from the non-successful and the successful. It's not the time that we put into our business. It's the effort that we put into our business. It's not how many hours you work. It's how many work you put into the hours. Okay? So I'm glad that you are actually here. It is recorded, which is fine. So if whoever you think will really benefit from this training, I will post a replay. And that way you guys can get yourselves, up to scratch on what you can and cannot learn. Okay. So this, I want you guys to take the floor. If you have any wins, if you're proud of something that you achieved today, write it in the chat or come off mute, interact with yourselves. Don't be shy. I don't bite. We don't bite. Or if you don't want to, you can pop it in the chat and I'll read it to you if you find like your surroundings are really noisy. We're jumping on. We're getting a lot more interactive now, which is great. No wins? Well, I'll share a win. I woke up at 5:30 today. I smashed up my goals. I read, I meditated. I did my YouTube podcasts. I uploaded some videos that I did training yesterday. I did some training on how to do this for you guys. So I added value to myself so I can add value to my team and other people. Listen, reply to my leads. I'm about to run another video ad, which is really exciting. So that's a win for me. If you just jumped on, just share your wins in the chat and get ready, because you guys are going to take so much things from this. I've been able to really tune myself into more and start filling up my notebook with ads. Amazing. If you guys aren't carrying around a journal, if you're not carrying around the journal in your bag, you're in trouble. Because what happens is throughout our day, we have these bursts of ideas and energy and vibrational energy frequencies on different levels and different bases. And if you don't have a pen and paper next to you, or you're not recording using the voice recorder on your phone, you're going to find it hard when it comes to the need where you need an ad. So make sure you have a notebook. That's why Brandy has a notebook next to her. Well, I'm glad that you were able to grab that, Brandy. I'm going to get straight into it, guys. I want to teach you guys how to find your niche and bring them into your world. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen so you guys can follow through with the, actually no, if I follow through, not just yet. I want to see your pretty faces. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to minimize my screen. Just bear with me. Okay. So is it a secret that we all have niches? Is it a secret? No. We all have those buyers that we want to bring into our world. And how do you bring these people into your world, into your business, into your life, into your team? If it hasn't daunted by you now, it's your content and your ads and your video ads and what you put out to the world. This business is more than just putting out content. So if you're just putting out content, you're in trouble. If you're just running ads, you're in trouble. Give me a sec. Let me just find out who isn't muted. If you're just putting out an ad, you're in trouble. If you're just putting out content, you're in trouble. You need to be able to be focused and obsessed with every single part of the business, the training, the learning, the mastery, the skills, the applying, the implementation, the cash flow, the revenue, the products, everything. If you're lacking somewhere, you need to figure out where you're lacking in order for you to figure out where you can target your attention. For example, I felt like last week I hadn't learned anything, even though I constantly add value to myself by reading and everything. So I picked myself up and I did more training with ads than anything. I did more training on niche and targeting and insights more than anything. Okay. I listen to these people on YouTube. Do you ever get those little ads on YouTube advertising for people like, skilled marketing and stuff? I actually listened. I listened to the whole entire ad. Some ads, I don't know. Don't ask me why. Went for 5 minutes. I wanted to punch them by the end of it because they're dumb. Who would put a 10-minute ad? No. You put a 1-minute ad to 2-minute ad in front of a YouTube video. Who's going to watch a 10-minute ad? Me, because I'm bored. Because I want to learn something. But through that, I learned what to do and what not to do. How they grab my attention and how they wouldn't grab my attention. And I applied it and I used it. So you're in a business where we have a massive community where you can learn from both your mistakes and others' mistakes and your coach's mistakes and your mentor's mistakes. If your mentor says to you, I don't really recommend you doing that, and you go do it anyway, and it can go one of two ways. You can fail miserably, be like, okay, my coach was right. Or you'll be like, it works for me. Do you know what I mean? There is no right and wrong in this business, but only sorry, I'm just going to mute everyone. Only when you find that the skill set, like the common knowledge. You don't put a 10-minute ad. You don't. You put a 1 to 2 minute ad. 1-minute ads are best, especially for videos. And you're going to grab their attention. You got 4 seconds to make an impression. 4 seconds to make an impression before it just goes downhill from there. But I waited and I listened to these people. Oh, they were so beautiful. They were two really young women, really exciting, explaining how they, quit their full-time jobs, worked online, worked from anywhere, lived the travel life. Everything was fun. They're really, they're very pretty. They're really fun. They're really young. But I'm guessing they were just trial and error throughout the market. Okay, and obviously those results will come to that. So when you're putting out video ads, your story ads, don't get discouraged if it doesn't work the first time. If you're learning from those failures, you are winning. The only time you don't win from those failures is if you fail to recognize the lesson it's teaching you. So I can try, if I want to build my business from scratch, I can try over 1 million times. But if I'm doing the same thing over and over again and failing and not struggling to pinpoint the fact that this business isn't working because I'm failing to recognize the lesson it's teaching me, then I'm shooting myself in the foot. So if an ad doesn't work, don't go run a new ad. The same ad, different target, different market. Okay, but don't go run the same ad, same market, same target market, same niche, more money. Just don't. Try different avenues. Always have backup. Always have backup ads. Always have more content. Always have ideas. What separates a successful entrepreneur from a moderate entrepreneur? What separates them? It's the fact that they know what is to come. They can see a competitor from a mile away. So that person that just joined up, that's smashing the online game, killing the online game, okay? You see them really doing well, making so much sales, getting so much people in. What can you learn from this new person that you can apply in your business? What differentiates a successful entrepreneur and a moderate entrepreneur? And it's just action, taking action. Taking action. When you guys come into this business, you have such a high resiliency score. Resiliency score. You need to be resilient. You need to have like a leatherback jacket. Everyone's opinions flicking off. If you don't, you're in trouble. Okay? And when you see a competitor a mile away, just bear with me, guys. When you see a competitor a mile away, make sure you're ready. You're prepared. You're prepared to put out the extra ad. You're prepared to put out the extra video ad. You're prepared to have that content ready. I have a whole heap of content ready for when the time is right, for when I get that spurt of inspiration. When you have that spurt of inspiration, what are you going to do with it? How are you going to apply it to your business to be tangible enough for you to learn from it, reap the rewards of it? Are you trying? Are you really trying in this business? Are you giving 100%? Those who are giving 100%, show it. Are you really giving 100% in the business? Are you really? Are you putting your all into this business and this is all you got? All your love, all your energy, all your time. Treat it like a hobby, it will be a hobby. That's what I wanted to say before. Told you I like to ramble. That's why I want to record that. All right. How to find your niche and attract them into your world. Before you find your niche, you must first find who you are. You need to find who you are. What is your purpose? Give me a second, guys. There's an airplane just gone past. It's very loud. I live next to an airport and it's quite loud, so fun time. So your purpose. We were not born just to be. God has placed us, or the universe has placed us, whatever higher power you believe in, has placed us on this earth for a purpose. And it's something that the earth was lacking that you have, your gift. What is your gift? Is it to help people? Is it to make money? Is it to flourish and help people as much as you can quitting their 9-to-5 job? You need to find your niche and your purpose. My purpose, my sole purpose, I'm actually sharing my purpose with you, okay? Because I've done so much, like just working on myself. So I'll give you guys an example. My purpose on earth is to empower women, empower people and finding their purpose. I'm here to help you find your purpose. That's what I'm here to do. That's what I was here to do. For a very long time, my personality was suppressed because I was obsessed with what society thought was normal. Because an extrovert isn't really open mind. It isn't really like the world doesn't welcome a person as an extrovert with open arms. It doesn't. And for a very long time, I suppressed that. So my sole purpose was to help extroverts get past their blockages and help introverts get past their blockages. So that's my sole purpose. But what is your sole purpose in the world, in your life? What is it? I don't mind what it is. I don't even care if you say your purpose is to make money. But what are you going to do with that money to then change lives, to help your purpose, to fuel your purpose, to fuel that fire inside of you? Every single person here has fire inside of you. Yes, Mama? Okay, Mama. When you find your niche, it depends on what you are. Your age, your gender, your background, your marital status. Couldn't say that right. Sorry for the life of me. Your religion, your financial, what is it called? Socioeconomic background, where you live. They are all in your niche. But mostly the most important one is gender, age, background, and what industry they come from. Therefore, it goes age, gender, background, and what industry they come from. Are they a carpenter like you? Do they work in construction? Are they a childcare educator? Are they a stay-at-home mum looking for a way to earn some more income so they can help their husbands or their partners or their loved ones? Are they a single dad? Are they single moms? What is your niche? Where do they fit on that scale? Okay. Before you find your niche, you need to understand how important the messages you are putting out in your content. So right now, if I was to pick on every single person's content, if I thought about content, if I picked a random, just give me a sec, guys. If I was to pick a random person's page right now, and I chose your content, for example, if I chose your content, would the messages, if I'm your niche, would the messages you're putting out on your content attract me, bring me into your world? Would they apply to me? Would they make me think? Would they make me laugh? Would they connect with me? Would they make me ponder? Would they make me wonder? Would they make me say, what if, or how if, or what if I take this opportunity? What does your content put out right now? Right now, what does your content say? Okay. Okay, so your niche is a very small sector of the target market that one second, is there an airplane? We're on a roll here. I'm guessing everyone's taking out their private jets. I'm next. So your small sector of the target market that A, you can resonate with, B, you can help, and C, who you want on your team. Because Abbas and I come from very different industries, but we're the same age group, we're able to resonate with a very big time scale, like a very big target market. We've broadened our target market, but I have taught myself how to resonate with absolutely anyone, because I'm born a chameleon. I know how to adapt to everyone's surroundings. So even though I come from the childcare industry, if someone came up to me from the mining industry, I know how to adapt to them and resonate with them. What you need to do is take action in finding out how you can resonate with people. And how you do that is, I'm giving you guys tips and tricks, literally, like I'm laying it all out on the table. So listen up. If, for example, from my babysitting ad, and it happens, I have a babysitting ad or childcare ad, and someone comes up to me and says, I come from the mining industry, I work a fly in and fly out roster, and I can't spend time with my family because I'm too busy making money for my boss. Childcare, mining. Do you see somewhere where I can link something? Yes, I have a family too. I work with children. I understand, being in the childcare industry, you understand that people put their children in childcare because they need to go to work and they don't have the ability to raise their children. So I can resonate there. I can also resonate by the time. I can also resonate with the boss. I can also resonate with the hourly rate, your worth. I have literally taught myself how to resonate with everyone. So if you're a carpenter and someone comes as a stay-at-home mom, do you know how to link somewhere where you can resonate with? Do you know how to do that? Because if you don't, find somewhere how to do it. There's always a way you can resonate with someone, always. Even if your mom was a single mom, that's how you can resonate with. Your sister's a stay-at-home mom, you can resonate there. People are looking to be appreciated and loved and understood. People fail to figure out how they can be understood. People go through their whole life finding someone that can understand them. And when they understand them, when they find someone that understands, it's like, yep, you're my love, you're my soulmate. People go through their whole lives trying to be understood, loved, and appreciated. So when you show your niche, your love, your lead, your love, your attention, your appreciation, you're more likely to make that connection. How can you help them? Tell them how you can help them. Explain to them that this will help you free you from the 9 to 5, or this will help you, what's the word I'm looking for? Help your spouse retire. This can help you in so many different ways. What you need to do is take action. Okay? Guys, who do you want on your team? If I told you there are a line of 10 people wanting to join your team, what are the traits that you want on your team? Are they coachable? Do they take initiative? Are they lovable? Are they an introvert? Are they an extrovert? Do they take action or make excuses? Are they a fence sitter or are they an excuse maker? Do they work in and out of work? Like, do they are they a fly in and fly out? Because having the time is not an excuse. What kind of people do you want on your team? And when you find that, when you find the people who want you on your team, put it out to the universe. It's like, I'm going to get a boss today. I cannot count how many times I have, and I actually did it with Rayan and Abdul. Before they signed up, I'm like to Abbas, I'm going to get a boss-ass couple. And we did. So when you want something, put it out to the universe. That's a little tip from me. Give me one sec. All right. Where'd it go? All right. What messages are you putting out off of your page? Are you shy and reserved? Are you shy and reserved? Are you dying to come out of the shell but don't know how to? Out of your shell. Are you a newbie and unable to find content, so you just find a random photo on Google with some inspirational quote and say, yep, that's all, folks. Just give me 2 seconds, guys. Sorry, guys. No, I don't want to need to wait. Drop this thing. Okay. All right. What was I saying? What was I up to? So yeah, are you a newbie and unable to find content and just find a random photo of Google with an inspirational quote and say, yep, that's it. That's my content for the day. Next. Wait. It's busy at the Al-Chami family on a Saturday, guys. All right. Are you an extrovert? Are you fun and all about living the laptop lifestyle? Are you a fun person? Are you outgoing? Are you adventurous? Are you someone that everyone wants to know and needs to know? Because I'm someone that everyone needs to know. Everyone needs to have Sapa Al-Chami in their lives. And I truly and absolutely believe that. So what kind of person are you that people have to know you? People have to understand you. People need to get to know you. They're like, I need Adam and Tony in my lives. I need Tom in my lives. I need Craig and Kat in my lives. What kind of energy do you bring to someone's life for them to say that to you? Do people get intimidated of you? Are you intimidated to some people? Because some people might find you intimidating, and that's okay. But I just want to get you guys thinking about the levels of ideas that people think about when they come off your page. Because whenever someone jumps on your page, they're judging your page. So are people intimidated of you? People are intimidated of me. Doesn't stop me, but it just gives you something to ponder about. Are you lazy with your content? Are you lazy? Do you take a photo of the outdoor? This is my office for today. No quotes, no filters, no love, no attention. Boring. Because you best believe, if your followers know how lazy you are with your content. If you're lazy with your content in this business, when there's content is a massive issue, you're in trouble. If you are not in this business and wanted a career out of your, okay, if you are not in this business right now, if none of you are, there's 14 of you, all 14 of you, if none of you were in this business and you wanted out of your career or your job, and you came across your page right now, would you comment? Would you inbox? Would you? Would you inbox yourselves right now? If you came out of the industry, like, oh my God, I came out of the construction industry. I can't be bothered dealing with my boss. I'm sick of earning $21 an hour. I'm sick of it. You see this person living a laptop lifestyle in Bali, in Dubai, in Canada, in the US, in Australia, wherever the case may be. If you came across that right now, would you comment and inbox that person for help? If you won't, then there's a breach of something. Something's going wrong along the lines. Because you attract what you want through your content, through your ads, through your go lives. Okay? So that's another thing to ponder about. Are you thinking the way they are thinking? So when you're in this business for a little while and you come across someone that, for example, when you go through a lot of personal development, you add a lot of value to yourself, you build up your confidence, and you no longer feel and think the way you would have when you first started. Okay? It's just fact. As you add value to yourselves, we all grow as people. Just give me a sec. So you add value to yourselves, and then in time, you start to grow and adapt and build and learn and love and appreciate, and you start to be grateful and you understand what personal development does. When someone inboxes you feeling down, not knowing what the hell personal development is, they wouldn't even know what a book was, and the last time they read a book was in high school or in school, and they've left school for over 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, would that person resonate with you if you're on a high vibration and they're on a low vibration? What I mean by that is just someone's vibration. All right. So would you, I forgot my trail of thought. So if you are really hyped and you know your worth, you know your purpose, you know what you're here to do on life, and these people are inboxing you, not knowing what the hell hit them, why they pressed the button to message you, they don't understand why they commented, they don't understand why, they just did it, spur of the moment. Are you giving these people a reason to need you in their life? You need to add value in their lives. They need to be like, I need this person understands me. So are you, when the communication to this person, is this person responding the way you want them to, or are you not responding at all? So are you making them feel worse than they are or better than they are? I'll give you guys an example. I have so many moms message me and be like, I literally don't know my purpose. I'm sick and tired of changing nappies. That's what people message me. I don't know what my purpose is. I'm so sick and tired of the robotic routine. I get up, change nappies, feed them, clothe them, nap during the day for 15 minutes, and go to sleep. It's all over again. So that's what people message me. I'm sick of changing nappies. So I'm like, okay, I was exactly where you were. The reason why, and I actually say this to them, so take note, the reason why you feel like you're in a very robotic routine is because you're stagnant. You're not growing. You're not adapting. You're not adding value to yourself. Instead of changing nappies, you need to change your life. And they'll be like, oh my God, you get me? Yes. I'm like, see, I know. And every single time I say that, they're like, yes, thank you, you understand me. So are you giving that out to people when they're messaging you? Are you coming down to their level? Are you interpreting what they are feeling? Someone tells you, I feel like I work in construction and I feel like my life is literally like a slab of cement in my life. I know, punny, very metaphorically speaking, I know that. But if they say that, would you know how to explain what they're feeling and why they're feeling that? If you don't, you need to think back to why you joined these businesses in the first place. Okay? Are you tackling fears and worries they are feeling about the online world? If someone is, for example, millennials won't have an issue with technology unless they live under a rock, and some people do, it's fine. Millennials won't have an issue with technology, but I know the baby boomers around over 35 to 40 to 45, some of them really struggle. With technology. And they've always been accustomed to think that everything online is a scam and this person's out to scam me. And if I put money online, if I put my credentials, or put my credit card details, they're going to take like $50,000 from me, and I'm worth my hard-earned money. If that's your target market, are you making them feel like more comfortable with you? Are you calming them down? Are you saying, hey man, I understand that, the online world might be scary, and this might sound too good to be true, but I was exactly where you were just a couple months ago, and I realized that my mentor told me that you don't need any prior experience. All you need to do is learn how to turn on and off a computer screen and open up a web browser to be able to do this. Are you making them comfortable in the fact that they're fears? Because people will give you their fears 101. They'll give you their excuses 101. Do you know how to objection handle? Do you know how to handle their objections in a way that will twist them, put them on their backs and say, you're right? Do you know how to do that? Learn how to do that. And it is a trial and error. And Jordan Belfort will help you with that. Are you thinking about how skeptical they are? Because that's how skeptical you were. So when we first jumped into this, Abbas, coming from the security industry, security guards are very skeptical. Very skeptical. Go figure, right? They're very skeptical. So Abbas understands when he has a security guard message him, he knows how to get them. And he does that through objection handling, telling their fears 101, understanding what an excuse is, and giving them a reason why they should move forward. Because when people are in a job, they're very safe and they like it. When you're speaking to someone from a job, they like it. They like it, they don't know how to change it. So how are you going to add value to their lives for them to change that fact? And what they're going to do is they're going to give you how skeptical they are. They're going to jump online. They're going to jump online and look at the reviews and stuff. When someone jumps online, does it make you quiver or does it make you proud? If it makes you quiver and worry and shake and shit, they're going to find out, oh my God, they're going to find that Ace is a scam. Oh my goodness, what am I going to do? Do you know how to handle that? I know how to handle that. For example, I'll give you guys a good example. Like, Google said you're a scam. I'm like, yeah, Google says Muslims are terrorists, but you don't see me bombing everyone. I know do you know what I mean? Like, I know how to handle it. Okay, I know you didn't. I know you're laughing, but it's true. And, if they are from the same community as me, they'll understand. That's what I mean. I just said about this. Oh my God, I'm touching. And what helped you get over that skepticism, which is I went over. I'm just going to read it over the comments. I think personal development is a must for every day. As you said, they haven't picked up a book in 10 plus years. The longer it's been, the more limiting beliefs they will have. And if you're only working on yourself once a week, then your reprogramming of yourself isn't overpowering your own self-limiting beliefs, and your leads will know that too. That is probably the best comment I've ever read. Yes, holla, absolutely right. If you're not doing PD every single day, you're robbing yourself of all this abundance of information that can get out there. Do you know what I mean? If you're not reading and listening to podcasts and listening to those audiobooks every single day, you're robbing yourself of information that you should have learned. You need to be able to, one, get with the times, two, understand how the brain functions and listens, and perspective and love and all this stuff. If you're doing PD, it's to help you and to help them. So you help you to build up your confidence and, have a little leather back jacket with, bringing their opinions. And I don't give a shit if your Uncle Bob failed in his business 10 years ago. It doesn't bother me, mate. What are you doing in your business with your PD to make sure that every single time someone calls you a scam, you wake up and you're like, I'm ready. Who gives a shit? Next person is going to join. Because if you're not, you're in trouble. Yes, personal development is huge. You can't pour from an empty well. Yes, you need to pour your own cup first. Okay? And guess what? I wanted to give you guys an analogy that hit me like a ton of bricks yesterday. When you, a thief will never rob from an empty house. Ever. A thief will never rob from an empty house. So when people call you a scam, or you're out here to scam people, they're giving a reflection of themselves, and it's because you have something that they want, that they need, and they're trying, because their closed-mindedness won't allow them to think over their self-limiting beliefs. Okay, so that's why personal development is important. I wanted to show you guys something tangible again. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you something that you can use to grab your target marker on your page. All right. So as you can tell, this is my nice page. So there's one of two ways. Let me just close all these. Just bear with me, guys. Okay. Come on. When you share, like, everything just lags. So, all right. Okay, so I want you guys to, there's two ways to do this. You can either go just to your normal page, but this way is way better. Go to your business ads manager. Don't worry about that. That's a different ad account than my babysitting page. All right, so we're on the Facebook ads. Go to the 3 bar, the hamburger, I like to say. Go to audience insights. And then go to choose an audience to start, go people connected to your page. And then choose the page, because I have different pages, right? People connected to my page, and then obviously I'm not targeting the USA. Guess what? I found my target market. From 18 to 20, I have, well, let's look at the gender, age and gender. I've got 42% of women and 58% of men. I have from the 18 to 24 range, I've got 27% of women, and then I got a man 53%. And then from the 25 to 34, there's 55% of women, and then 40% of men, and then 35 to 44, which is not my really target market anyway, but I have them on my page. 35 to 44 women got 18%. Of men, I got 7%, and I got literally no 45 to 54. Sorry, guys. Relationship status, 41% of them are single. 12% of them are in a relationship. 6% of them are engaged. 41% of them are married. Education level is 70% of college, 20% of high school, and 10% of grad school. I can also target interest. For example, banking. Let's add that. And then it will give me how many of them are in that demographic. Also, it'll give you the location. Oh, that's fun. That's fun to know. It's probably because I've blocked all Bangladesh and stuff. So. Just saying. Top categories: entrepreneur, community college, author, printing service, website, personal blog, travel companies, financial services, community, and motivational speakers. That's who they're interested in. That's the top categories other people on my page. So I just wanted to show you guys that. I'm just going to jump in the chat now. Fear blocks many things. That's right. Fear blocks a lot of things. And it probably blocks a lot more than you realize. So does anyone have any questions about what I just showed you? I don't mind. Any question, doesn't bother me.
Hey, Safa.
Yeah.
How you going? Was that in the info?
Yeah, so I'll do that again.
Yeah, sorry. It was lagging here. I couldn't quite see it. Just popped up the screen.
Maybe
Yeah.
it was mine.
No, it's not your fault.
Okay, hold on. So you go into your business manager, go to hamburger, and then it's right here. Audience insights.
Audience insights. Cool. Thanks, Safa.
Show you all that. Okay.
Cool. Thanks for the meeting as well.
No worries, guys. No worries. Anytime. So does anyone else have any questions that they're not sure of, or something I wasn't really clear on? Anything like that? Chat is open. No? No questions? No one? Really? I was that clear. Every single person here is a professional. If I asked you how to go to audience insights, you'd know how to do it. If I told you guys how to find your niche, you'd know how to do it. Yeah? I'm pretty good, man. Raise hand. Okay, Jessica, you're more welcome to unmute yourself, bud.
Okay, I have can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I have a question, and you might be on a whole nother topic, but I just launched my likes campaign on Tuesday.
Yep.
So that was 2 days ago for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I chose the location to be Bangladesh, and my page is up to like, I believe 2,300 likes or something like that.
That's amazing.
So yeah, so I didn't know that was amazing. So Molly was like, that's pretty, pretty epic. But what my question was, do I leave the campaign to run that way? Because I'm getting a lot of like comments and such, but it's more like from men saying hi, beautiful, things like that. So I'm just like, I don't think they're really leads per se, but I don't know if I can edit the audience or.
Yeah. Okay. So if you're on 2,300 likes, you can turn it off by now. Freaking just did better than I've ever seen a likes campaign do. But a likes campaign isn't to bring in buyers. A likes campaign is to add social proof. So when people jump on your page, they don't think that you're just a beginner. That's what we do. Okay. Also, for what it's worth, if you jump on my YouTube channel, I have specific training how to block foreign countries. So if you're on Team Alpha Omega, you jump in Team Alpha Omega file section, go to my and my husband Abbas and Safa's training videos. It will say how to block foreign countries off your page, leaving the likes. Jump on that. It's a 6-minute video. Follow that to block all the foreign countries off your page.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Thank you.
No worries. Rayanne, let me read it. How long should we run an ad, and who do we target? People in our industries. Depending on what your ad is about, and ads should be ongoing unless it's drying up and you need to change your target market. So when you run an ad, and I'll show you this, Rayanne, because you guys are pretty new. When you guys are running an ad, never just keep one ad copy, like just one target market. Do 3. Do 3 different ads. Do an engagement ad, or video, if it's a video ad, or video views ad and conversion. Do 3 different ones. Do 3 different ones, $5 a day. See which one after a week. Turn off the ones, and you'll find out. You'll see the data analytics, which one works better, which one's giving you the most leads. Turn off the ones that are not. Keeping the ones where you are. Okay, but I'll show that anyway. I'm gonna have to watch the replay. That's fine. I'll try and I'll upload it as soon as possible. My internet is very slow lately. You're welcome, Salima. Does anyone else have any questions? And I'm happy to answer them. Gordon, did you want to speak? Because I saw you unmute yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to know, how much did you and Abbas spend for your first lead?
And to our first lead.
Your first lead ever. How much did you guys actually spend to get your first lead?
So I remember off the top of my head, I think Brody showed Abbas to duplicate the ad 3 times.
Yeah.
So we were spending $15 a day for about a week and a half. And then we left the one that was getting the most. But Abbas got about, in his first, hold on, I'll ask him. Just give me a sec. For every single, like, because we duplicated, you just told me, that's why I was on mute, because I screamed really loud. For every 3 of them, $5 a day, he was getting 8 leads each. And
How much a day?
We're doing $5 a day per lead, but don't forget, Abbas and I started about a year ago. This will be different now.
Yeah.
So $5, 8 leads per one. And obviously one did more better than the other.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, and Abbas, well, if you guys don't know, Abbas hit 3 in 2 weeks. So, yeah, just depends.
Cool, thank you.
No worries. You're welcome, guys, for your training. If anyone has any questions, you're more than welcome to ask them. Like I said, you have access to me, and why not, right? All right, give me a sec. I'm just trying to mute all these notifications. You're welcome. You guys are welcome. If you guys don't have any questions, I'm going to end this training. Does anyone else have any? You're welcome, Gordon. Oh, goodness. What an amazing, it's so hot outside. It's like 45 degrees already. Fun. All right, guys, I'm going to stop this recording now.